So in this section, we'll understand how to install Python. And installation of Python is very, very easy. And I'm going to guide you how do you install Python. So first of all, you just go to Google, right? And just type in, once you're there, right? You can just type in Python install and it will take you to this URL. So maybe for you, this URL may be on the second or third option, but it says www.python.org. I want you to go over here, and since it is taking you directly to the downloads page, you will be able to see the Python option to like download. So for me, it is, since it is Mac OS, right, I can download the Python for Mac. However, if you want, so if you click on this, probably it will take you to the directly installation of this page. However, if you want, you can go to other options. Like for example, if I want to download it for Windows, I can just do that. So I click on Windows, right, and you can see over here that I'm going to get this option of installation of Windows. So you can download it for 32-bit or 64-bit depending upon your operating system, right? So suppose if I want to install the latest release, I can just click on this 3.9.6 and I can install directly from here, right? So it just gives you an option. So here you get different kind of options. So Mac OS, you want to install it with installer or with universal installer or with Windows, different kind of options you will get. Once you install the Python, right, installation will be fairly easy. You just need to follow the wizard and let the default option as it is. Once you're done with it, you will be able to open Python directly on your command prompt or your terminal. So this is terminal. Basically this terminal is like the command prompt, very much like the command prompt. So if I'll show you over here, I'll say Python. Once I say Python over here, I will be able to see these 3 marks over here, right? I hope you can see that, right? So it would be easy for you to identify. So you can see these 3 options, right? Which means that Python is working for me. I can just pick up some numbers plus some numbers and I can hit enter and it will show me the addition option, right? So it works. I can say x is equals to say 10 and I'll say x is equals to 10 and I say y is equals to 20 and I can say I'll say z is equals to x plus y and I say what is z. You can see that the value of z is 30. So Python is working over here. But this kind of environment is not at all suitable for production, or if you wanted to do multiple programming, because there is no help, right? You don't know what variables you have defined in like 200 lines back or 30 lines back, and it's very, very difficult for me to do any kind of programming over here. So this is eager programming, which means that as soon as you hit enter, it executes the code. I want the lazy programming, which means that when I ask code to execute, then only it should be executing. I cannot write a lengthier lines of code because as soon as I hit enter, it will just execute the command. So what should I do, right, with the help of that, right? So in order to do that, we use one IDE, right? And that IDE, which is very, very popular for this, is called Anaconda. So I'm going to just type in Anaconda over here. So I'll just say Anaconda, and if I click on this Anaconda, and it will take you to this page, right? You can see the page over here, and it talks about it's a product which has been used by like several data science practitioners. Not only data science practitioners, but other practitioners also, right? So how do you install it? It just says that it's just not solving the problem. It is like helping you out, and you can get lots and lots of information over here, right? So it just gives you lots and lots of help. But if you want to download this, you just need to go on the top, right, and click on product, and there is an option called individual edition. So there are several editions. Some of the editions are premium editions, and then you have to pay for that. But the one which we want to use is something called as individual edition, which is good enough for us, right, for practicing and working on artificial intelligence, machine learning, and data science. So if you click on that, you will find that will take you to this page where it says your data science toolkit, right? And it says Anaconda individual edition, and then it says download. It has identified that I'm using Mac OS. That's why it is giving me download for Mac. However, if you want, you can click on Windows option as well. So it will take you to this page, and you can just, based on your OS, you can install Anaconda as well. So it says 64-bit Anaconda graphical installers, 477 MB, and then 32-bit. Suppose I'm clicking on this, and the moment I do this, it will just start downloading that Anaconda installer for me, right? You can see that it is downloading. So I don't want to download it because it's Mac, but you can do it. And the installation again will be fairly easy. You just need to follow the wizard and you are all good to go. So once you know how to install Python and Anaconda, in the next video I'm going to talk about how we can use Anaconda and start doing programmings on that, right? So I'll see you in the next video, right, where we'll talk more on Anaconda. Okay, take care, bye bye.